We have go for main engine start. 8, 7, 6. We have main engine start. 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Before the fire, there is silence. A silence so vast it seems to hold its breath with us. A single morning, a single ship, and the entire weight of human history gathered at the edge of a launch pad. The desert wind moves across empty bleachers. Gulls wheel above the gantry. And there, beneath a sky still pale with dawn, stands the last vessel that will ever leave this world. We called her Ascension. 1,000 souls aboard. The seeds of every crop we have ever sown. The voices of every language we have ever spoken. A library of who we were, bound for a star we have only ever seen in dreams. To understand this moment, you must travel backward, past the gleaming towers of the spaceport, past the long century of struggle, to a small boy on a hillside watching a kite climb into a summer sky. From that kite came gliders. From gliders, engines. From engines, the trembling rockets of a desperate century, scratching their first white lines across the heavens. We remember their names like a litany. Tsiolkovsky, dreaming on paper. Goddard, alone in a Massachusetts field. Korolev, von Braun, the Mercury 7. The quiet women whose mathematics carried them home. We remember Apollo and the ghost-gray dust of the moon. We remember the rovers that crawled across red Martian plains, sending back postcards no human hand had ever signed. And we remember the harder years, the burning summers, the rising seas, the cities we lost, the cities we saved, the long argument over whether we deserved a future at all. But the dream did not die. It only deepened. It passed from parent to child like a candle handed down a long, dark hallway, never quite going out. Generations built what no single generation could finish. Grandmothers welded hulls their grandchildren would sleep inside. Engineers wrote code for stars they would never see rise. And now, at last, the hallway opens. The candle becomes a sun. Today, humanity launches its final ship, not in defeat, but in fulfillment. The countdown begins.
10, 9, 8.
Around the world, 3 billion people stop what they are doing. In every language, in every time zone, the same held breath. 7, 6, 5. A grandmother in Lagos lifts her grandchild to the screen. A fisherman in Norway sets down his nets. A child in Kyoto presses her palm against a window already wet with tears. 4, 3, 2. The engines wake, not with sound, but with light. A blossom of white fire opens beneath the ship, brighter than any sunrise this coast has ever known. 1. And then, thunder. A thunder old as the first storm, new as the first word. The ground shakes, the air shakes, the bones of every watcher shake in sympathy with something rising. Slowly, impossibly, she lifts. A pillar of flame holds her up, as though the earth itself were offering her toward the sky with both hands. Higher now. Through the low clouds, through the high, thin cirrus, through the blue that thins and thins until at last it surrenders, and there is only black and stars and her. From orbit, she turns once, a slow, deliberate turn, like a traveler at the door who looks back to memorize the house. Below her, the earth, blue, breathing, beloved, falls quietly away, and we, who remain, watch her go. Not all of us boarded, not all of us could. The earth is not abandoned today. It is entrusted to those who stayed to tend the garden that gave us wings. There will be births here tomorrow. There will be harvests and weddings and quiet evenings on porches where someone points to a faint moving light and says, "That is them. That is us." Aboard Ascension, the long voyage begins. Centuries of sleep. Children born between the stars who will know Earth only as a story their parents' parents whispered. They carry with them Bach and the blues. They carry the recipes of grandmothers and the laughter of strangers. They carry our apologies and our hopes and the stubborn, unreasonable belief that life is worth continuing. Somewhere ahead, a pale world circles a patient sun. It does not yet know our name. One day it will. And so we close one chapter and open another. The species that learned to walk upright on a small blue world has, at last, learned to walk between the worlds. Look up tonight. Find the brightest moving star. Whisper, if you wish, a blessing, a goodbye. We were here. We are still here. And now, at last, we are also there.